Beacon stations, or as the French say, la station de beacon. How do you repair them, keep them online, and complete the mission to claim your reward? So I have with me a beacon station I have completely stripped of all the wiring. The first thing you need to do is repair the structural integrity so no water gets inside. You can do this with a welder from inside or out of the beacon station. Next, make sure the outer door is closed and no more water is getting inside. The first thing we're going to do is repair the reactor and pump to get all the water outside the station. The reactor is usually found at the bottom of the station. First off, equip a screwdriver and a piece of wiring and press E on the reactor. This will open the rewire menu and you can select your wire to the power output of the reactor. Take this to the first junction box and make sure it's connected to the power in. Now we have power to the first junction box, we need to make additional connections to the pump. Again, grab another piece of wire, select the junction box, the power output, and take your wire all the way to the pump. This should be located on the left-hand side of the station. Open the rewire module for the pump and connect the junction box to the power in. Once you've done that, you can unequip your screwdriver, click on the pump, click the power button, and then move the slider to the pump out 100%. Then come over back to the reactor, click on it, insert a fuel rod, preferably a used one, hit the power button and make sure that automatic control is engaged. You should see the small pump beginning to clear the water and the water level dropping. As a recommendation here, to ensure the station draws no additional power, you can select the oxygen generator and ensure it's not connected to any power source. During the water clear process, components in the station begin to degrade, so ensure to repair them to make sure they're operational. Once the water is completely out of the station, we're ready to move on to the transducer. Normally, there's already a third wire connected to the transducer room. This can be found on the second junction box in the reactor room. If there isn't one, add one in and move up the ladder to a third junction box located at the top. Again, you may need to repair this if it is damaged. Hit E to open up and make sure that the junction box is powered. Next, we need to power the sonar monitor. Again, grab another cable from the power output for the third junction box and ensure it goes to the power in of the sonar monitor. Make sure to repair things if they are damaged. Finally, we need to connect the data to the transducer and make sure it's powered. You're going to need to run two cables to the outside transducer, one for power and one for the sonar monitor. Grab a cable and hit the transducer in, make sure the doors are closed, swim up, and open the rewire tab of the transducer. The first one is the data output that should be connected to the sonar monitor. Then we're going to power it from the third junction box with a power in cable, swim back in the beacon station, ensuring to close any doors along the way, and connect it to the junction box. At this point, you have completed all the basic wiring required to turn back on the sonar. Remember, when you do, a swarm will spawn and begin to attack your submarine. And that's it for this short definitive guide on how to complete beacon stations. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, peace. Before the outro video, I want to thank all my Patreon supporters. You mean the world to me and allow me to keep doing what I'm doing. Thank you.
Na na na.